Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on the video. Today we're gonna watch Thunderbolts pitch meeting by Ryan George. Yes, you heard that right. He has risen. And without a further ado, let's start.
So, you have some new Marvel for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's
And
time to put an end to
new hairstyle.
phase 6 or 5? I think it might be 4. Is it 4?
Nobody
Maybe it's
knows
5.
for the
Nobody
sure.
knows for sure. Okay,
Yep.
now I have to say things have not been super great around here recently, and I have a little bit of fear that my butt might be in danger. No worries, sir. This is going to turn all of that around. It's called Thunderbolts Asterisk. Asterisk? I just said I'm afraid my butt.
Asterix. Well, truly, he is the master of the jokes. He's the master creator. He's
He's king in the north.
and I don't know how did he find that joke, and I think that's what they call being creative. We don't call it asterisk. We call it star, a star. I don't think any normal person can think that joke.
Butt's in danger. No, like an asterisk, like a little symbol. Oh, okay. Wait, why would we put that at the end of a title? Because there's gonna be a big twist at the end where it turns out this team we're following in this movie, they weren't the Thunderbolts, they were the new Avengers. Oh, that is a nice surprise. Thank
Yep, they changed the title while the movie is running in its second week or first week.
you. I'm gonna tell everyone as soon as the movie comes out. What?
Yep.
So what happens in this thing? Well, Yelena's doing missions for that Valentina boss lady, but she's sad because she feels like life is meaningless. Oh, has she not heard of money? Because that's what gives my life meaning. Right. I shouldn't say just money. Also things. Yeah, right. Well, I guess she hasn't heard of money.
Um, yeah, that makes sense. It's on par with his character. And whenever I see Valentine lady, I just think
Elena? Yeah, that was Elena.
Money or things, so she's sad. That is sad. So Valentina sends Yelena on a new mission, but she's got something up her sleeve. Is it elbows? Well, technically, yes. I knew it. And also, she sent all her field agents to the same place to have them kill each other. Uh-oh, which agents? We're talking frickin' Ghost, U.S. Agent, Taskmaster. Oh, Taskmaster. You know, I've been wanting to see more of Taskmaster on the big screen. Yes.
no task for the taskmaster.
So Taskmaster immediately gets shot in the head and dies. Oh my god. So all these characters are fighting and they accidentally
Zero task has been done.
let this
Zero task has been completed.
character Bob out of the container he was in. So he's like, hi, I'm Bob. That means nothing to me. But then it turns out this room's an incinerator and Valentina wants to burn them all to cover her tracks. How do they figure that out? A 2-minute timer appears and it starts getting warm. Probably shouldn't have put a timer on the wall for the Incineries to see. I guess this was a
Wait, what? Incineries? That's a new word I learned. Thank you, Ryan George, for enriching my vocab. Let me write it down somewhere. Incineries. Good to know.
timer that she also wanted incinerated? That makes sense. So does Ghost go through the wall and let them all out? Well, actually, Valentina has this sound thing installed to stop Ghost from doing just that. Very smart. Gonna be tough for them to get out now. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, the power source for the thing is in the room with them, so they destroy that and Ghost is good to go. Probably shouldn't have put that in the room with them.
It's good thing that Ghost never ghosted them.
I guess this was a power source that Valentina also wanted incinerated. That makes sense. So then there's gonna be this thing of, oh, is Ghost gonna come back and help them? But then she does. Okay. And then
No ghosted then.
one by one, each character has a moment almost exactly like that, and they
Yep.
escape. Sounds like they're a reluctant team now. That's exactly what they are. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. But then Valentina and her team are there, so Bob sacrifices himself so they can escape. Well, that's nice
Yep.
of him. Turns out he's freaking bulletproof and he can fly and he's got a bunch of powers. Oh,
And he's a Superman. He's Marvel's Superman. With a dark side attached to it.
he does. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. But then Red Guardian shows up and picks up the team. How does he know where they are? Well, see, he's a limo driver now, and he was driving Valentina around and overheard the whole plan. Valentina doesn't vet her drivers at all. Not even a little bit. In fact, his limo company's called Red Guardian Limo Service. Literally the superhero name of the father of one of her main operatives.
It makes sense in the movie. I think there was a scene where he asked Red Guardian, "Who are you?"
Yeah, she should have caught that one, but she didn't. Anyway, so he picks them up, but then they all get apprehended by Bucky. He's from like 8 other MCU projects. He sure is, sir. And in this movie,
And he was the badass. He was the reason why there is a civil war, and they didn't do any justice to him. And I thought he was supposed to be lead in Thunderbolts because he has survived more trauma than any of these character because he didn't have any control over his mind. I think Elena did too, but he's like he was really old as well. He already has his character arc done in Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I think Captain America should have like Steve Rogers should have give Winter Soldier the shield, and that's what my thought is. Let me know your thought because I think he has the character arc, and in Falcon and Winter Soldier as well, he should have got that shield, and they didn't do any justice to him. So that's what I feel while watching this movie. And the other thing is they just roast US agent. I feel sad for him because he was like really good soldier. They make him complete douchebag and everyone was roasting him and I feel bad for him. I thought he was really good character and this movie actually did justice to him.
he's a congressman, but he doesn't like it. How come? Because it's stupid and he prefers punching things. That makes sense. Why do you even do that in the first place? Unclear, but he also wants to stop Valentina, so he joins the squad. What are they, some kind of suicide squad? For legal purposes, no, they are not. Right. Well,
Yeah, true. Everyone was thinking that. Like while we were in theater, everyone was saying, "Is this the Marvel Suicide Squad, the version of Marvel's Suicide Squad?" And Sentry is Marvel Superman, so that makes you think.
it'll be nice to have a super soldier serum guy on the team with the other super soldier serum guy and the other super soldier serum guy.
Yeah, 3. That sounds about right.
Yeah, making it a 3-pack. So now Bob is with Valentina because she wants to make him into a superhero she can control. Okay. But the thing is, he doesn't even know how to control his powers. So what does Valentina do? She tells him, hey, learn to control your powers, and he does that pretty much immediately. Well, okay, that was pretty straightforward.
Yep.
It was. And the thing about this guy that we're just going to kind of explain right before it happens is that he's got a god complex. So she compliments him, and that means she's in control of him. Just like that? Just like that. So she calls him Sentry, and when the team shows up to stop Valentina, he kicks all their butts. Oh boy,
Yep.
a very powerful former Bob. But then he realizes, hey, why am I listening to this lady? And he turns her on. What? Sorry, he turns on her. Oh, that...
Well, word has different meanings.
That makes a ton more sense. So
Yep.
Valentina's assistant uses a kill switch on Sentry, and her and Valentina get out of there. They don't stick around a minute to make sure he's actually dead. Well, listen, sir, nobody's ever done that in a movie, and we're not about to be the first. That's a good point. So anyway,
Yep.
it turns out that this kill switch triggered something inside of Sentry and turned him into this dark, shadowy, void version of himself. Oh, I have one of those following me around. Really? Because this is like
Is it Shadow?
a metaphor for depression and whatnot. Oh, mine just tells me to do things. Say that something is tight. Something is tight. What?
Something is. Wait a minute. Is it a shadow guy? It's a shadow producer guy? Producer shadow guy? Or white producer guy? I don't think he has any friends, so who's gonna give him the hug? The friendship hug? I think producer guy's future is doom.
What? What? Anyway, so this freaking void
What? He didn't understand the White's instruction. The producer White guy's instruction.
character starts attacking everybody in New York City. I mean, if people are still living in New York City at this point, they have like no self-preservation instinct. Yeah, so he starts turning all these danger magnets into shadows. What do you mean? Well, it seems like they're dead, but really they get sent to these shadow places called shame rooms. I've got one of those set up in my basement, if you know what I mean. Gross. So everybody gets sent to these places where they gotta like relive their worst moments. Uh-oh. So Elena and the team voluntarily go down there and they find Bob. How? By finding Bob. Nice. So Bob starts Starks like beating up his shadow self, but it's not working.
So what do?
Well, the team all gets together and give him a big hug and tell him that he's not alone, and so that calms him down and the day is saved.
So we're doing 2 movies in a row where the big main conflict is resolved by getting somebody to calm down a little bit.
That's right, and then Valentina presents them to the press as the new Avengers.
Amazing. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, technically this is an Avengers movie, so technically this is gonna be a monster at the box office.
The biggest we've seen in a while.
Oh, I thought it was doing really great in theaters because everyone seems to love this movie. And the part of the reason why people love this movie is like Marvel already lowered their expectation. And I think anything, something slightly better, people is like always hopeful and in hoping to watch their favorite superheroes to do better or their favorite franchise to do better movie. And that's why everyone loved it. I certainly like the movie. Only thing that did a really they did dirty to US Agent and Winter Soldier. I thought I think Winter Soldier should have been leader or this one. I don't think anyone has more trauma than Winter Soldier. They just completely sidelined him. And I think Ryan Johnson did enjoy the movie because that's why he didn't go too hard on this movie. And let me know your thought. Did you like the movie? And I'll see you in the next one.